Welcome to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy. Now here's your host, Tim McMahon.
Hey, it's Friday. That means it's time for our weekly roundup and recap of all the headlines in the world of Star Wars that grabbed my attention this week. There's no time for in-depth analysis and discussion. This is Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy. We don't have time for that. Okay, the big news of the week is that Force Friday 2 was announced. All the new Episode 8 toys and fun things are going to hit store shelves on September 1st. I can't wait to spend my money. With this announcement, they also released images of the new toy packaging we're going to get. Now, when Episode 7 came out, it was Kylo Ren on the box. This time, it's the heroes of Poe and Rey and Finn. While the image doesn't tell us too much, we did get to see Rey's new haircut, and Finn has a new shirt. So, there you go. A lot of other Episode 8 news out this week. The next thing that caught my attention was that Rian Johnson shared a photo of stormtroopers from The Last Jedi, and they look a little bit different than the First Order troopers that we saw back in The Force Awakens. What's different, you ask? Their mask. It doesn't have quite the duckbill look that people complained about when they first saw the stormtroopers 2 years ago. The frown, the grill on the front is a little bit thinner. It harkens back to the look of the original trilogy stormtroopers, which I think is pretty awesome. It's a new look. There's photos on the website. You can check it out. This is going to give all my buddies in the 501st something new to craft and build and geek out about. Also in the world of Episode 8, the new international posters were released. Now we've all seen the US poster, the teaser poster that's basically just the Star Wars logo and the title, The Last Jedi. Well, the international posters all have The Last Jedi written in foreign languages. Now, as we've discussed on the show, the word Jedi can be plural or singular. So in foreign languages, where grammar is slightly different, we finally have figured out the question. Is it a plural or singular version of Jedi? And it does appear to be plural, the last of the Jedi. So how does this change your speculation about what Episode 8 is going to be? In Last Jedi casting news, it was officially announced that Jimmy V has taken over the role of R2-D2 from the late, great Kenny Baker. Yeah, it's now official. Jimmy V did work with Kenny Baker on Episode 7. He sort of apprenticed to the droid master, but now he's going to be the man in the tin can, making R2 all his own. I like this continuation, this sort of being passed down from Mr. Baker to Mr. V. Jimmy V, check him out on IMDb. He's had roles in Harry Potter and Doctor Who and a lot of other great stuff. With all this Episode 8 news coming out, it's sort of sad because it means we're winding down on the Rogue One news. However, today, it was announced a follow-up novel to Rogue One called Inferno Squad is coming out in July. Written by Christy Golden, it's the story that takes place right after Rogue One. And yes, I know all of you are laughing, but hey, that's what A New Hope was. Yeah, that was the story for the good guys. This is the story for the bad guys. Apparently, the Empire finds out about Saw Gerrera's partisans being involved in the events leading up to Rogue One. And so they send out the Inferno Squad to take them down. A little bit of a revenge story. Can't wait to read that. To go back another Star Wars movie, let's talk about Episode 7, The Force Awakens. John Williams was in the news this week. He won a Grammy for the Force Awakens soundtrack. I should have looked it up. He's won a lot of Grammys and quite a few for Star Wars soundtracks. So congratulations, Mr. Williams. You are the maestro. Here's hoping you win another Grammy next year for Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And speaking of last, this is Star Wars news, but not quite Star Wars news. Harrison Ford was in another incident with one of his planes. Apparently, and the FAA is still investigating this, he came to an airport to land, and instead of landing on the runway, he landed on the taxiway, which is a big no-no and not safe. I say this relates to the word last because, I don't want to sound ageist, but he is 74, and around that age, a lot of people give up driving. Maybe Harrison should take his last personal flight. I don't know. I feel icky for saying that. I shouldn't even say that. That's, heck, good luck, Harrison. Here's to many more years in the cockpit. And finally, the last thing on my checklist today is a rumor going around. Usually I don't comment on rumors because normally they annoy me, and this one is really annoying me, so that's why I'm commenting on it. Rumor going around this week is that Star Wars Underworld is going to be made. This was the TV show that George Lucas wrote, and they have 50 scripts ready to go. The rumor is it's going to come out in 2018. Now, I did some research into this. The seed of this rumor was planted on IMDb, and, well, you know what? Because someone made a page for Star Wars Underworld. Now, folks, IMDb is like Wikipedia. Anyone can do it. Anyone can sign up and create pages and edit pages. So don't believe everything you read on IMDb about films and TV shows that have not yet been produced. I just see so many fans excited. Oh, yay, we're getting Underworld. Like, just wait. When you see it announced on StarWars.com, then you know it's going to happen. So don't let yourself be led astray by fake news. Oh, God, I can't believe I used that term on this show. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's it for this week. Were there any headlines I missed that you thought were important? Anything that grabbed your attention? Let me know. Email me at 12parsecs@gmail.com or connect with me on any of my social media accounts. You can find all the links on my website, 12parsecs.podcast.com. Thanks for listening. Utini!
You've been listening to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy, part of the expanded Fandomverse network of shows. For links and show notes, visit our website, 12parsecsPodcast.com. Follow Less Than 12 Parsecs on Twitter at 12parpod, on Instagram at 12parsecsPodcast, on Tumblr at 12parsecsPodcast, and find us on Facebook as well. And please let us know what you think. Email us at 12parsecsPodcast@gmail.com.